This interview is for Ebony Jeanette PR. I'm here with Zach from It Lies Within and Nick from As They Sleep. Can you guys go ahead and introduce yourselves? Just tell me which band you're with and who's who.
I'm Nick. I'm with As They Sleep, a guitar player.
And I'm Zach from It Lies Within. I do vocals, all that fun jazz.
Now, how did both bands wind up on this tour together? How do you all know each other?
Well, my band has been playing with these guys for a while now. We've had them come out and do both of our CD releases. Whenever we want to have a cool, fun time, we always call up Zach and get the It Lies Within guys out.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're just very honored that Nick and all the guys have actually given us an opportunity. Their band has definitely taken off and gone just like absolutely crazy since the past couple years. So it's been really a lot of fun, and just kind of being friends and just now finally joining together for this tour. We're really having a lot of fun.
Okay, now Zach, tell me about the making of Fears of Yesterday.
That was actually one of the first songs that the band It Lies Within has ever written. Basically, that was actually a song that I used to live in Atlanta. Matt lived back home in Flint. We actually did it over online via webcam, kind of traded riffs back and forth. That was actually the start of the new style of It Lies Within. And, basically the song speaks for itself. I really intrigue people to listen to it, read into the lyrics, and I think everybody will enjoy it.
Now, Nick, how did you become affiliated with Solid State Tooth and Nail Records?
Well, it goes back a couple years ago. We were doing some shows. I believe the show we did was at the District in Lake Orion, and one of the A&Rs there actually caught our set. He was there to check out a couple of other bands who they actually picked up too off that show. I think Gwen Stacy. We were playing with those guys and caught the set, loved it, kept in contact with us while we were still on Luxor. We did the one album with them, and when it came time for us looking for a new label, we were looking to do a new album. We mentioned it to him. Look, we're ready to do a new album. We just won a contest Metal Blade put on. They chose us as the next great metal band in '09, and his name Brian Kroll was our A&R at the time. He said, let's do it. Let's get you guys on Solid State and get a album out. So yeah, we did the show. Brian caught the set, kept telling us he loved it, requested all our material and whatnot, and just over the next handful of months, he as he kept with us and everything, we just kind of started hashing out everything until we made the move and signed with Solid State.
Okay, great. Zach, can you tell me about an event that stood out while you have been on the road?
Oh, wow. Well, I just want to say, first of all, every event on this whole entire tour has been absolutely amazing. I mean, I can't really pinpoint one, but, basically, we just want to continue to go out there and meet new people everywhere. Again, there's not really just one special event that reaches out to us. We actually have a lot more fun off the stage as well as we do on the stage. So
eating food.
Yeah, eating food, contests we have going on. We definitely like to tease each other and pick on each other a little bit. As They Sleep are the big brothers, so we kind of know how it rolls. But yeah, like I said, there's really not any one place that we love more than the other. We're just really excited to have the opportunity to go out here and meet all these new people.
That's awesome. Well, it's nice to have you guys here. Tell me the story about your band's name.
As They Sleep, basically our vocalist, Aaron, his brother, I think he's the one responsible for the name. At first we had the name, I believe they were calling it As We Sleep or something like that. It was like some different version of the name. And one day he was just said, why don't you just call it As They Sleep instead? And that's how it came to be. Everyone kind of goes, okay, we'll go with that. So there wasn't too much involved with nailing down that name. None of us in the band can really take the credit for it since his little brother did it all. But yeah, that's basically how we got it.
Okay, it's nice to know the story sometimes.
Yeah.
Tell me about Chrysalis.
Oh, Chrysalis, wow. First thing I can say is basically it's the most amazing thing that me and this group of guys have ever created. I still listen to it myself, and I still I get goosebumps. I still try to understand how the heck we did it. We laid our heart and soul into it. Basically, I think this is going to be the CD that is going to take us to the next level. I think we are going to definitely go around the whole nation, if not further, if we have the opportunity to. And I think everybody needs to go pick up that album because it's absolutely just, it's mind-blowing and heart-moving.
Awesome. Do you have a general theme when you were writing? Kind of what are your lyrics based on?
You know, the general theme for our lyrics in our band, our vocalist writes all of them, and really we try to draw upon our own personal experiences and intertwine them with relevant subjects going on today. It could be anything. I mean, we even took stories for our past album, Dynasty, on like different empires from the past and civilizations and myths and legends, and kind of took those stories and what you could from our own experiences and intertwined them to create, you know, the story that we were going for. So there isn't any one particular idea between all the songs, but more or less it's got our own personal stuff mixed with anything that anyone could really grab onto and listen to, and, you know, maybe know what we're talking about from there. So,
Any favorites of the songs you've written?
I'm sure there's a couple that stand out to me personally. I'm sure there's probably some for each band member that probably touches them in a different way. I would say probably on this new album, really, Foundations is probably one of my favorite songs. Just because I think with this album and with It Lies Within, we basically have rebuilt from other bands or just other paths that we've had. Our new group of guys that we have together now are just solid and strong as ever. And so Foundations is basically the groundwork for everything that we're going to do from here on out.
How did you get entered into the Next Great Metal Band contest in 2009? I know you touched on that earlier.
It was weird. I didn't know at first how we got into it. There was I guess it was done through record stores that sold your CD, that are a group of like independent record stores. I don't really know exactly how it was, but there's a group that record store in particular was a part of, and that one elected us. I think they're from Michigan, in Utica. Utica, Michigan is where the store was, and they elected us as, you know, the representative for Michigan, and that's pretty much it. They chose us as the one to represent, and outside of that, I have no idea how we got elected into that.
That's still pretty cool, though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Do you guys tour with other bands from Michigan?
These are the first dudes we've taken out, but looking to take out these guys. Bury the Silence, they're from Michigan, they're from Muskegon, so really looking forward to taking those guys out this year.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I'm familiar with Mine Enemies Fall, so I didn't know if you guys knew them.
Yeah, we were actually in Corpus Christi and talked to some dudes down there, and they were talking to us like, "Oh, you're from Michigan, out in Lansing. You don't know Mine Enemies Fall?" And we're like, "Yeah, we know those guys." And why do you know those guys?
Yeah.
So it's actually
Small
pretty cool.
world.
Yeah, it is cool. It's really cool.
Love getting the Michigan metal out there.
Absolutely.
Now, the song Fears of Yesterday was featured on MTV and Nickelodeon. Anything else in the works for TV?
I mean, basically, you know, we have agents and representatives that submit our music to all sorts of things. We were just honored to have that opportunity, that our song got picked up for those awesome shows. It was really cool to hear our song, you know, to a snowboard series that's actually aired on live television. I think, again, that was just another stepping stone for us to help give us that extra push and drive to actually realize, you know, this is what we want to do for the rest of our lives. It's not just a dream anymore. We can actually start to put this into action, and thank everybody at MTV2, Nickelodeon for that. That's what's up. And yeah, dude, we definitely would love to have our music on more stuff. Bring it on.
Now, what are the other bands you've toured with? I know you were touching on somebody from Michigan, but have you guys toured with any other bands?
Yeah, like not from Michigan, unfortunately.
Well, yeah, just in general.
Living Sacrifice, To Speak of Wolves, Becoming the Archetype, Letter to the Exiles. Oh boy, Showdown. Yeah.
Lots of them. Yeah, as far as us, basically, you know, we've gone out with just some other local Michigan bands that are doing some pretty good things, No Life. But to be honest with you, I mean, As They Sleep has embraced us. They've really helped us. Like I said, they're like our big brothers, and they basically put us under their wing, and here we are right now. And I think we're gonna fly after this one, do our thing. They're gonna do their thing, and don't be surprised if you don't see us together either at the end of this year, maybe next year sometime again.
Okay. Now, how can we follow As They Sleep and It Lies Within? How can people find out where you are, buy your merchandise, and then do you want to, you know?
The most common place to check out like the bands, both bands, probably is like Facebook.
Obviously, Facebook's
That's
the
where
biggest
everyone
tool.
seems to be. Yeah, facebook.com/As They Sleep, where you're gonna find us.
/It Lies Within is where you're gonna find us. Twitter's also a good tool. You can find us both out on our individual labels. Solid State.
SolidState.com, SolidStateRecords.com. You can find us up
Websites?
on- Yeah.
The websites, and you can find us on LuxorRecords.com as well. And you know, I know we're stoked to have the opportunity. As They Sleep was actually on Luxor Records before they got picked up by Solid State, and here we are just getting that opportunity. Just got picked up by Luxor Records ourselves, and hopefully we get to follow the righteous path.
Well, great. Thanks, you guys. I really appreciate
Thank
it.
you
Good
very
luck on
much.
the tour.
Thank you so
Sure.
much.
Thanks a lot.